the least you can do is start. That way you'll know for sure. You'll know if you like it, you know if you hate it, you know if you're good at it, you know how much improvement you need to do. For me, there's a lot of improvement going on. But that's okay, because I started. And if I hadn't started, I wouldn't be improving to the level I am now. Not that I'm great, but I'm better, and I'm quicker, and I have a better understanding of what I need to do to get better. And had I not started, I would have never known any of those things.
Hey, I'm Chris. Welcome to Capturing Chris, my testing grounds for new ideas in travel, photography, and exciting destinations, one frame at a time.
I was going to do a totally different video than we're doing today, but I wanted to address this issue that is suddenly popping up with a lot of creators that have been, they're like a year in, maybe a year and a half of popularity. And I'm a little surprised at some of the advice I'm seeing. This new YouTube algorithm has really got them concerned. They're probably seeing a drop in views because the views are being focused on new people rather on what helps them grow their content. So they're really seeing it. And if you listen to all the advice out there right now, I mean, your head will literally explode. One says do shorts, one says don't do shorts. One says it's too late to start. One says start, but do this. Start on one channel, start on all channels. And finally, I got so frustrated, especially with the last one I watched. It was an individual that had always pronounced that you just need to start, which I believe, and I know. You know for a fact, you do just need to start. Because if you don't start, you can't win. Or finish. You don't want to have, I believe, you don't want to have that nagging voice in the back of your head of, I wish I would have, or if I would have just done this. So the least you can do is start. The least you can do is start. That way you'll know for sure. You'll know if you like it, you know if you hate it, you know if you're good at it, you know how much improvement you need to do. For me, there's a lot of improvement going on. But that's okay, because I started. And if I hadn't started, I wouldn't be improving to the level I am now. Not that I'm great, but I'm better, and I'm quicker, and I have a better understanding of what I need to do to get better. And had I not started, I would have never known any of those things. So I guess what I'm saying, and I really implore you to consider, is those people that are giving you all kinds of heartfelt advice. And at the time, I'm sure they believe the best advice in the world. But if you look at the creators that are maybe 5 or 6 or 7 years into it, you know, they'll probably give you a little different of an answer. And they remember what it was like back when they started. And they didn't have an algorithm that was giving them some kind of advantage. So their just start meant even more. It also meant just start and wait. At least if you're starting now and you're halfway decent, or you have a topic that catches fire, you could have a video that goes really far and jumpstart the process by months. I'm over 20 videos now, And so this week, I'll hit 26 videos. That's important because if you're posting once a week, 26 videos is 6 months. And it also means by the end of the year, I'll be at 100 videos. And 100 videos is the alleged magic number that where you really are starting to understand what's going on. You're understanding what to do. And your videos are getting good. I'm still trying to learn where to hold the camera. This is a 360 camera, but what I'm finding is if I go a little bit higher above my head, it makes me not look so fat, for one thing. And it's just a little bit better quality picture. Also learn in the morning like it is now. I heard a bird earlier. There it is. Unfortunately, the noise reduction is going to remove that bird sound, but by filming 5K in this lower light, it gives me a better quality image than the 8K. So I'm shooting these in the morning and I'm using the 8K and I'm like, geez, the video quality seems to have diminished, and it has. It's because on the Insta360 X4, the ability to shoot in lower light or the 8K resolution is compromised. So you need to go down to 5.5. And that fixes that. So this will be a 5.5. I'm still also trying to understand if I'm putting it out at 4, do I need to shoot at 8? Or do I need to shoot at 5.5? Or can I shoot at 4? Right now, I'm still trying to go for the highest resolution possible. But hey, I'm not sure. The other thing I'm really trying to focus on is looking at you. Because I have this tendency to look where I'm going so I don't fall on my face and just kind of look around. Because I am in a nice area and I like to enjoy the scenes of where I'm walking as well. But that's what I would say is that if you've been doing this for under 100 videos, don't listen to anyone that tells you what you need to be doing unless you're trying to fix a specific issue. If that's the case, then yeah, they might have some valuable information. But if you're trying to decide, should I post here or there or whatever, it's until you get 100 videos in, it really doesn't matter. You just need to make a video and learn how to make a video, learn how to edit, learn where to use the camera, learn what to improve. I just learned that if I use deep track with the X4, it will track me. But even if I put enough space above my head, sometimes the deep track enlarges me so much to where my face or head gets cut off in the frame. And being a photographer, I don't like that. So I got to go in and look at the deep track. And the deep track can be slowed by like 20 times, meaning it could take 10 seconds to do 1 second of video, or even 20 seconds to do 1 second of video. And if you have, my videos have been a little lengthy, sorry, a lengthy video, then it's gonna take a while. And also with those higher files, getting them to CapCut and moving them and whatnot changes things a lot. So keep that in mind, but I won't make this a super long video. I will say this. If you're just starting or thinking about starting, just start. Don't listen to anyone that says, well, maybe you should wait till you're comfortable. Yes. You'll get comfortable as you go. And if you really want this, you need to learn to live with uncomfortableness. I mean, it's not always easy shooting out in public, or have people come up on you when you're shooting, or have people look at you, what you're doing. But we don't know what's going through their mind. Most of the time, what I've found is they think you could be a big YouTuber. And so this is their chance for 15 minutes of fame. And so they're thinking, should I go over there? They're wondering, what's he doing? They're thinking, I should be doing this. There's all kinds of things going through their head. The last thing they're probably thinking is, who's this idiot? He sucks. Or why is he doing this and disturbing me? Because we have more or less a job to do. And that's to make videos, talk about whatever it is we want to talk about. And that's what's so great about YouTube. And while I'm sure a year in, 3 years in, I'll start really looking at the numbers, hopefully, if I have a reason to. And if I see a dip, it will be concerning. But let me tell you something. After 40 years of sales experience, both as a rep and in management, shit ebbs and flows. Maybe September is a bad month to watch videos and people are busy. Maybe people are working more because they're trying to have enough money to make the ends meet. So they're not watching videos as much as they used to. Maybe the algorithm has changed and they're not sending me the views that I was because I've improved to where I don't make it to where I qualify to need that anymore. And that's why it's extremely important to not base your revenue streams on one thing. You know, I learned this probably 30 years ago. I worked for a medical company. We delivered everything UPS. FedEx always tried to get our business. Nope, no thank you. We're good, UPS is great. Then there was a UPS strike. Then shit wasn't getting delivered where it needed to get delivered. And we're scrambling. You know, the people that diversified and had both a UPS account and a FedEx account were in much better shape because they were already established customers. And FedEx knew that if they provided excellent customer service and did deliveries great, that maybe they'd have a chance to get more of that business. And they were overwhelmed. There were 3 package delivery companies. The other was DHL that you could use for medical. And taking a third of those away caused an infrastructure nightmare for the other 2. The strike was not a quick one. I don't remember exactly how long it was. It felt like months. I think it was a couple weeks. But when you have doctors calling you saying, I have a procedure, I need this, and there's no way to get it to them, it's a little stressful. Especially when, hey, I've got a life-threatening surgery that I have to do, and I need the material. And, you know, I know some of you think, well, you should have thought ahead. Well, some of the shit, the shelf life is hours, not days. So you don't order it until you need it. But my point is, I learned then, do not put all your eggs in one basket. The same the same story is true with your revenue. I'm gonna wait. I don't feel like getting wet today. Damn. All right, maybe I do feel it. Damn it. I don't know how these sprinklers get moved fucking all the time. It's annoying. And I could step out on the street, but it's a freaking highway. If you've noticed, the cars run by, they go fast. And I'm just as guilty as anyone else. I go just as fast. But I don't want to get pegged by a car. So diversify your revenue streams. You should be doing that anyway. You know, have digital offers. Why I'm doing the Stand Store challenge. Have courses, have whatever. Do affiliate marketing. Market your own stuff. You'll figure it out as time goes on. And you don't need to figure it out right away. But at year 1 or 2, if you've caught fire and you're not diversifying your revenue streams, shame on you. I mean, you've been given an amazing opportunity that you're lucky to have. So make the best of it while you can. It's not going to be there forever, which a lot of them are finding out. So, but you're never going to get there if you don't start. You're never going to get to that level to even where you have to worry about it. So start for your first 100 videos, improve them, but do what you think is best. I mean, this channel started out with, I was going to be talking about how to brand things, how to take care of the elderly loved one, and travel video reviews. It's changed a bit, and it will. And it's your job to adapt and understand the changes that need to be done. Morning, how you doing? It's your job to understand. The sun is right in my eyes. All right, so it's probably 7:45. It is bright. That's a pretty, turn this around, give you guys a look at that. It's your job to find the different ways that you can monetize yourself. It's your job to find different ways to monetize yourself and capitalize on the opportunities you've been given. Once you've been given them. So after you get 100 videos in, then you can start worrying about that stuff. Until then, fine tune. Make sure you're talking about what you enjoy, not what you think you need to be talking about. Make sure it's a topic that's important to you. No sense it. Believe me. I was watching, I'm a big Warren Buffett fan. And so, of course, the algorithm knows this. And there's a algorithm of Warren Buffett talking. Not an algorithm. There's a video of Warren Buffett talking at a podium, but yeah, he's sitting down. He's talking about his age, which he really does. And he's talking about that you really need to do this. And then he looks at and says, if you understand what I'm saying or don't agree, go ahead and write something in the comments below. I'm like, motherfucker. I could not believe I got tricked by AI. Now, I thought the video was bad. I was tired. I really wasn't I wasn't in that frame of mind where I had my skepticism brain on. I just thought, oh, let's see what Warren has to say. And we'll never know because it wasn't Warren. It was an AI program being Warren. That bothered me. And that's why you need to just start. Because we need real people doing this, not hot AI influencers. That's my soapbox for today. Don't let your head explode. Just start. And then just keep going. Don't worry about how many views you have. Don't worry about how many comments you have. Just produce. Or go into it knowing, especially if you're only posting once a week, it might be a year and a half before you need to worry about comments. It might be. It might be sooner. But you won't know unless you start. And if you listen to all these experts who are freaked out right now because the algorithm's changed and they're not getting as many views, and they've forgotten, in my opinion, what got them there, which was the quality content. If you continue to produce quality videos, you'll continue to get a high number of views because people will want to see your content. Probably Gary Vee is the nicest about it. Mr. Beast is the most harsh, but they're both right. If you're not getting views, and if I'm not getting views, it's because my content is challenged. Or it sucks, in my case. Now, my content doesn't actually suck. It's not overly horrible, but it is challenged. It's challenged for the ability to grab someone's interest. And it's challenged because I don't understand the thumbnails. So, which is what my next video or the video after that one is going to be about. So I think we'll end on that. Just post, just start. You'll be happy you did. Have a great day. We'll see you soon. Have a good one.
This is where I experiment. If you want to see the real side of the journey and some exciting destinations along the way, subscribe now and follow along.
Don't miss the next video. Hit subscribe.